Now, there's the technical consultant. I'm the technical consultant. There's a financial consultant. There's a legal consultant. Now, there's a senior consultant that sits over all of us, who has an idea of all these, and he's the one who will make the final decision. So if I'm going to, so the question is, do I want to remain a technical consultant or I want to get to senior consultant? But to get to senior consultant, I need to know a bit about everything. So I've mastered technical, that's my field. But can I learn something about the financial? Can I learn something about the commercial? Can I learn something about the marketing? Can I learn something about the legal? Then, so that then I can be at the top. So nobody is telling me to be at the top. But I have seen that to be at the top, I need to know this, and need to know this, and need to know that. And so I am preparing myself formally and informally to know this and this and this and this. I think people, that's what I'm saying, that people don't have a desire to grow. Sometimes I feel like people they are not interested. And I rejoice, sir. We say Crawford are very content with mediocrity and then comfort zone and what's that? Charlie, it's like some former. Anna. So you have to give people. So Beryl, Kim, Frisla, me name one ya adwen sa. Say what dan make am. Me name one ya adwen sa. Me name one ya adwen in one aspect. Like I'm saying, there should be proper training and all. But life is not like that. Life is not like that. So we need to also give the people a strong mindset to survive. Rejoice, you get me? Yeah. That's why sometimes the choir people, I keep on saying, why does, when someone is singing, the person changes key? To me, it's laziness. It's laziness. It's the person waiting for the music director to teach him to sing in key. Yes, sometimes the music director may have to teach someone to sing in key. But to what extent can the music director to teach someone to sing in key? It's almost, it's just a little. The person must apply himself and listen and listen and listen and rehearse and listen and rehearse. Listen to himself sing, rehearse. Listen to himself sing, listen to himself, listen, sing, listen, sing, listen, sing, listen, sing, listen. Eventually the person will come to that place. And let's even look at it. When we go to school, what our lecturers teach us is 10% of what you need, or what you can know, or what you are supposed to know. Is it also? It's 10%. It's 10%. If you don't apply yourself to learn the notes, and they usually use the handout, but the handout is shallow. So if you don't apply yourself to learn and go beyond the handout to the textbook, and YouTube and pass questions, you will not understand the material, or you will not get the information you need to help you in life, the course you are taking. So the lecturer is just giving you 10%. Are you going to blame the lecturer for not teaching you? Even that class, sometimes he will come to class. Because he's pursuing money. Why doesn't he come to class? He's also pursuing money. So he just give you reading assignment. True or not true? The reading assignment is a training. Like Omami sent
Thank you, Pastor, for the opportunity. And thank you for what you shared with us. So please, I've learned that in life I have to decide not to take the easy route. And then if I see, or if I'm in a team and then I see an opportunity to improve myself, or I should take it, and then also I should study my leaders and know the things that they are doing, so that I would be able to learn, so that in a case where something happens, I'll be ready to take up the responsibility. Thank you.
Wow, let's clap for that.
All right, thank you very much, Pastor, and thank you so much for the things that you have shared with respect to the concerns that were brought up. And one thing I also want to share, just to give context to Group 1's discussion. So the first thing was, because we wanted to find a root cause of the situation, that was why these reasons came up. But afterwards, it didn't end there. And then that was when we went on to share some of these things that, Pastor, you had mentioned concerning this is how sometimes people have to have this perspective of life. It's something I even shared with them, and some of them also buttress some of the points I mentioned. And then also even using the scenario of workplace, how sometimes you go to work and then certain things are not done, but people are given the, you have to be able to learn things on your own. And I also use even my experience with Olive Shoot, how we were to start everything and train people from scratch. And so I wanted to give the context that it didn't end there by the concerns, but these things were also shared, and they also buttressed it to make us have the holistic view of it. Wow, thank you, Pastor.
It's necessary, you know. The whole conclusion of me, my whole conclusion. Can I tell you my whole conclusion? My whole conclusion is people are lazy. That's my whole conclusion about everything. I narrow it down to laziness. People are lazy to meditate. People are lazy to be punctual. People are lazy to come early. People are lazy to read. People are lazy to ask questions. People are lazy to pursue their mentors. People are lazy to rehearse. People are lazy to go on evangelism. People are lazy to follow up on their sheep. People are lazy to what again? To pray. People are lazy to build their own life. People are what? Lazy to read. People are I see it. Or Quincy. I see it as laziness. The heights by great men, reached and kept, were not attained by sudden flight, but they, while their companions slept, were toiling upwards in the night. People are sleeping. People are sleeping. Leadership is hard. Leading is hard. So people are lazy to take on leadership because it's hard work. But the benefits are great. You understand? The benefits are great. So that's why I'm saying that in everything, I ask myself, are people taking the easier route? The path of least resistance. Most people take the path of least resistance. True or not true? It's easier for somebody to be taught video shooting and editing than for the person to go online and learn it. True or not true? You see, it's laziness. Meanwhile, they have time to eat. You know, it's so we need to break out of it. What do you think? We need to really break out of it. And I think that our system is not helping. Or is it Gen Z's? You know, because in Crawford, I'm going to ding. I'm going to ding towards life. Come again. Parents were apart. Parents and environment and wow. Parents were apart. Over pampering. I like the way Chrissy are looking at you. Your parents pampered you. Yes. Oh wow! Take responsibility. Wow. As a firstborn. Wow.
And she used to send her siblings
to church. Wow. Wow. Then you have to let Papa be hard. Clergy. Papa for be hard.
Papa, he came to leave the money.
Papa, he came to leave the money, so he be dada be here.
Enjoy the harvest.
I can't miss the money, so when he has two big sisters too. The only boy too. Hey. When they call him Papa too. Hey. All right, let's give the Lord a clap offering. So you have learned some things, eh? Amen. I've not started my message. Those are the questions. All right. Let me share something and then we close. What time is supper? Come again. By 4:30, okay. All right, so we are talking about shepherding, true or not true? And we are seeing that we have to be hard to fulfill our shepherding assignment, true or not true? And we have to be diligent to receive the value. So let me ask, when I spoke about the values and I said that we should have the values, isn't it? And then pass them on. The values, the convictions, the principles, the values. True or not true? The beliefs. So all of us are going to mention when you come into Livingstone and meet me, what are the values, principles, convictions, beliefs that you have seen? You get what I'm saying? You understand? So let's go. Everybody should say.
Thank you,
But
Pastor.
sometimes I feel that it's abstract in a way, but all right.
Thank you, Pastor, for this opportunity. So one key thing I've observed about you and the house is that I can do mindsets. You cannot be here and say, oh, I can't do it. For here, I can do mindset. That's one of the key things I've observed.
Wonderful. So you have to pass it on to other people. You see. Like Claudia, you can do the content. Claudia, can you do video? Claudia, now I want you to do video content and send it to me. You get me? Go and learn the CapCut. There are people here who know how to do it. Quincy does content, isn't it? Out there, you do content, isn't it? And the boss clergy also is over here. And who else? Because clergy is a boss. He even has a company that does content. But all these things, when they started by doing content in church and translate. Bridget, you also do content. You understand? So our Bridget is at AJ. So why doesn't she do content?
She just take the video. She not do the editing.
Bridget, why? You let your branch pastor do the editing. Because after school there, she's around. So if after school you're around, the person who has prepared and prayed and come to preach and laid hands and prophesied, you want him to be the same person to do the content. No. This one there, I not agree. I not agree. And Bridget, you only do it for the mushrooms. And the makeup. Hey, what's the name of it? Glam Space. So Bridget, you have to do it. You understand? Yeah, you have to support your branch pastor. There are certain things you mustn't let the branch pastor do. You see, like the branch pastor, the one going to do content. That's why I was even asking that. He's supposed to be in the. So you edit. So someone does the video. Because I was wondering that he's a brand, he has to be inside the thing. The editing is the hard part. But they have to show an interest to learn. You understand? Like I've taught you, don't wait for clergy to teach. Worry him for him to teach you. Don't wait for, that's what I'm saying, people are waiting for clergy to do a master class. And it's true. It will have to be done. The media team will do it. But don't wait. Now, editing. Good person say editing is difficult. Quincy is difficult. Do you know that everything in life is difficult? True or not true? Yes. Everything in life is difficult, but with practice, it becomes easier. So, the video editing is difficult, but with practice and consistency, it will become easier. Because sometimes I even get amazed how they're able to release videos quickly. Like yesterday, I saw yesterday's video. But you see, it's because they have been doing it consistently. So already now, when they are capturing the video, in their minds, they know what scene they want, what scene. So when they put it all in the software, out there, isn't it? Male motion, isn't it? No, so practice has made them adept at it and fast at it. True or not true? Yeah. There was a time that there's a story. There was a mechanical problem, and then people had not been on a ship. I think a ship or a mechanical. So people had not been able to solve it. So then they now called a consultant to come. So when the consultant came, he just went somewhere, then he hit. Then the machine started working. Then he wrote a bill to the people of $100,000. So the people called him, but he didn't do anything. He just came to do and the things working. What do they mean? What does he mean by quoting $100,000? So then he now did a breakdown of his bill. And this was the breakdown of his bill. $999,000 was experience. Then $1 was knowing where to hit. And it's true. Because he has worked over years on that machine and has accumulated a lot of experience. So when he came and he just did it, you think that he didn't do anything. Then why is that all the people have not been able to do it? Isn't it? They've not, because they have not gathered that experience he has gathered. So now, when somebody is skilled and the person is doing something, it looks easy. You see, that's why I like saying, oh, nale easy. Oh, nale joking. Oh, nale easy. You get what I'm saying? You see, like some people may think that as I'm preaching at TMH, it's easy. It's easy. Okay, go ahead, do so. You go and do something, then you are there. Then the place you've been there. How many of you have been there before? Place like, imagine standing at the stage, the whole place is filled with people, and you know that these are people that are intellectuals. They are prominent people in society. They are marking. Some people, they are professors over there. Charlie, Napo is sitting over there. Charlie, top people, they are there. And then young guy, they can't preach. Sure. You where stand there? You understand? So, so Claudia can do it. She can become a master at cap cards. True or not true? True. She can become a master at cap cards. She can even start doing it better than Vanessa.
Pastor mentioned Vanessa, and I'm seeing that Pastor Ali said Claudia is versatile. Yes, so I'm sure. So Claudia, you dance, yes. And then I've seen you MC also before, and then in the choir sometimes. It's also church administration. And church administration. Okay, so I think maybe from and I think culinary too. So I'm sure from what Pastor taught us yesterday, Ashron, right? From what Pastor taught us yesterday, the capacity, if you want to do 3, if you are doing 5 things, likely you do 3. If you have like 10 things, likely you'll be good at 7. So it just shows that you are very elastic, like you have capacity for more. So you have no idea what this 1-2 would open you up to. So may you receive grace, more grace to do it.
Amen. All right. So, Quincy, you're also telling us the values, right? Some of the values you've noticed.
Thank you, Pastor, for the opportunity. Please, one value I've also noticed is being faithful with the little things.
Being faithful.
Being consistent.
Being faithful and consistent. All right. Mercy, Oman.
Thank you, Pastor, for the opportunity. So one of the values I've also taken notes from you is your leadership values. You have the mindset of leading. That's one thing that I've also taken from you. Okay.
All right. Sam from
Thank you, Daddy, for the opportunity. The value I've picked up is diligence. You are very diligent, you know.
All right. Rose, right? What
yes,
branch?
AJ.
AJ.
Thank you, Pastor, for the opportunity and acknowledge everybody. So one thing I've learned from AJ is how to communicate a lot.
How to communicate?
Yes,
In what sense? A lot. Like
when something has been entrusted into you to do something and maybe you can't be there at that moment, at that appointed time, you have to tell your shepherd or anybody around that you can't make it at this appointed time, but you'll be around.
all right. So communicate. That's very good. That's very good.
Thank you, Pastor, for the opportunity.
Rexford, Wedi.
Yes, Brody.
Oh, all right.
Okay, one value I've learned is hard working and punctuality.
Hard work and punctuality. All right.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity.
Wedi.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity. I also learned the courage of starting. There are many times we have ideas, but we are waiting for a particular time to start, but there is no time. The time is now. So the courage.
Wow, wonderful, wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you, Daddy, for the opportunity. Please, one value I've noticed is excellence. That or every church worker is excellent. Every church member in Livingstone is excellent. That is what I've noticed.
Wow. Wow.
Thank you, Pastor, for the opportunity.
Which branch?
AJ. One thing I've also noticed is sacrifice. We really sacrifice a lot in church. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Pastor, for the opportunity. For me, one thing I've noticed is that we should do everything to the best of our ability. And the typical example is yourself, Pastor. You said the messages that you preach in TMH, it's not any giddy thing. It's the same ones you've been preaching to us in morning, during the rest. So that's something I've learned. Thank you.
Thank you, Pastor, for the opportunity. Please, one thing that I've learned in Livingstones is that we nurture skills. I personally, when I joined the church, I was interested in graphic design, but right now I can design and also take photographs. I'm a photographer. Yes. And through the church, I've been able to acquire a camera for that skill. And I'm still working. Right now, I can take pictures and edit them. Yes.
Thank you, Pastor. Thank you, Pastor, for the opportunity. Please, one of the things we also value in church is thanksgiving, thanking God for everything. Yes, Pastor.
Thank you, Daddy, for the opportunity. And working with you, one of the things that I know you value a lot is sexual purity.
We can give it together.
Thank you, Pastor, for the opportunity. I think one thing that I have noticed is sacrifice. I have to give you all. Thank you.
Next.
Thank you so much, Pastor, for the opportunity. So one thing I've noticed about you is proficiency. No matter how small the job is, you show off a high degree of skill in it. Yeah.
Thank you for the opportunity, Daddy. Also, one value is about giving people the opportunity to grow. Yes, because you give people a platform for them to, if you discover giftings in people, you give them a platform to, showcase it, and it's an opportunity for them to grow. And one of the things that I've also discovered. Thank you.
Amen.
Thank you very much, Pastor, for the opportunity. So, Pastor, please, one of the things
one of the things that I've also noticed with you is that you don't despise little things, and then you believe in people, such that sometimes when maybe let's say we are starting a branch, it may be like it's just few people, but I remember in Sotio, when you come, the way you talk, you preach and everything. But at that time I was new. I was always like, the church, we are just like 5 or 7, but the way that they will come and preach and talk to us and believe in us, even though sometimes you that are sitting there, you feel like the way that he's speaking that you can do this, you don't see yourself that you can. But the way that he believes in you that you can do it, it's a way that motivates you that by the time you realize what you couldn't see yourself do, you are doing it because Daddy believed that you can do it. I think an example is even Holy Shoot. When I started in Sotio, it was just the first crusade, and I was asked to handle them. And afterwards, Mommy came to announce that new discovery. I mean, when she was saying, everyone was clapping. In my heart, I was like, God, I don't think I can do this because I was drained. But I think afterward that you approached me and you asked me, you were like, please, I think you can do it. I think you can do it. Even though at that time I didn't like children, but the way you kept saying that, like you can do it. By the time I realized, I developed a passion for it, even though originally I knew that it was something that wasn't my field.
Wow. So let me say something. I appreciate all that you are saying, but there's a reason why I'm asking us to say all these things. It's so that these values will become part of us, and these values, we will transfer them to others. You understand? So that's why I'm saying that we should say it. Like if Abuaji was saying that I give opportunity to people, you people at your level must be able to give opportunity to people. So you must internalize these things that you are seeing, true or not true, and pass it on. You see, you must, like Priscilla was saying, you must believe that they can be shepherds. You see, you must believe that Claudia can do the videos. You understand? Yeah, you must believe. All right, out there. Out there is what?
Thank you, Pastor. Hey, babe. Thank you, Pastor, for the opportunity.
Pastor Dr. Wadi.
Thank you, Pastor, for the opportunity. So, the value that I've observed about you, which I'm
rebuked. Crying is not accepted. Like you don't have to cry.
Bex.
But
Bex, was it last year or last 2 years? Hi. How many of you were here when Bex was crying? Oh! She was crying at what? She's not. But no, but see the point. Look. Especially when what I'm saying. You accept it and then you flow. But if you are crying that you are embarrassed for something that they have not been taught. You understand? Because in your work you will have to rebuke people. But if they have not been taught about correction and receiving correction and all, they can and they could take offense. You understand? So you have to teach them. And like I keep on telling people, the scriptures are there. You know, do you remember the scripture? Okay, so